all that saying, at some point in time, Thav, I'd like to chop off a finger if you're willing to experiment.
Okay. So much progress. Just
Can't it be something I would need less?
Told her to be fine as well.
Okay.
oh, no, you don't have to. Okay, that's
But I think we were planning on leaving today potentially to go deal with the air shipment of armor and weapons near the front lines of where the Blight had been. Were we trying to do that today still, or did we need that for tomorrow?
It's already a little past noon.
Right, but we're going to be taking the train north. Beggar, would I have any idea of how long, theoretically, a train ride would take that they talked about?
It depends on how far. But if it's all the way north, then it would take quite a while.
So we could always see if there's a train heading out this afternoon and this evening even, and ride that along and so that we're there on the next day.
overnight. That's not a bad idea.
Perhaps we should go supply shopping before then? If we're going to be gone for a while.
Are there more supplies that we need?
I can only think of like healing potions. I think we pretty well stocked up on everything last trip. I mean, unless people had something they wanted to buy out of, what we made last night.
I don't think I need anything. You already helped me buying stuff last time.
It's
your turn next.
Health potions could be beneficial for me.
Alright, so maybe we get, some...
do we know a shop or anywhere that would be good to buy potions? Or have we already been to one?
I picked up
I'd say so, yeah.
some stuff for Reginald at Herbalist.
Here's a good question, Beggar. Do we know anywhere we could get a bag of holding?
Oh my gosh, yes.
In fact, not at the moment.
Gosh, that was such a taunt.
You've been to the Emporium, the one place that probably would have such things, but...
Nothing in stock.
The way you said that. That was full DM. Let me wave this. Actually, great question. No. No, you don't.
Excellent question. I'm happy you asked that. No.
You can try.
Let's go buy an immovable rod.
Oof. Right. Well,
Only
I
the
guess...
city was more magical, like with wizards or something.
To go see some freaking wizards.
God damn it. Stupid wizards.
Well, either we could see about heading out today or tomorrow, whichever works. I'm ready to go whenever the rest of you are.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm ready to go. Like I said, way to hold things better would be very helpful, but I don't know.
I think I would like to get some health potions, maybe.
Sure, yeah.
I could certainly do
I
that.
could save on maybe spell slots. Because as far as I'm aware, I'm the only one that can heal me.
So
Right.
let's go do that then.
Yeah, we'll go pack up our bags and head out.
Okay, we'll short track this a little bit. Did you wanna buy stuff and then continue, or? Because, finding the potion shop is easy enough. They have potions there.
Yeah, I think we're just buying potions.
Yeah.
While Yeah, there's buy helpful potions. Can Kara go and buy some other kind of liquids?
Sure. You have
Tea
the
and
you
coffee.
definitely have your dealers in that regard.
Purified water.
Yes,
Triple filtered.
high quality water. It's definitely water.
How many potions
Don't mind the
would you
smell.
like to buy?
How much
Just
is a potion?
like probably a bottle or two. How long is the trip gonna be?
Sharp potions.
You're not quite sure. You've never been on a train. You've seen
True.
them come and go, but
Greater, no cost.
You can
Yeah,
get some
she-
for
pretty
free.
fast.
She's like one bottle, and she thinks about it, and she's like two bottles.
Two pounds. Okay. Okay.
2.5.
Well, you'd probably pay around 2 gold. Some of the better stuff, big bottles, high alcohol content.
Yes.
And then potion of healing would cost you 50 gold. Greater would cost you 200. Higher
Whoa.
are not available.
Damn.
Did we split the 1,000, or is it just group loot?
It's currently group loot, but
Okay,
I certainly
just-
can if you'd like.
Yes, only 1,000, of course.
No, it's
Like
just
500 in my
1,500.
pocket.
it's just so I don't like forget
Uh,
to write it down.
I never said I gave it to anyone, so I still have it.
I can split. It's totally up to you guys.
Oh, maybe just get like 2d4. That's not a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe just 4 regular potions of healing.
Okay.
Is that cool? Does that sound fine for everyone?
Let's just do 5 and we all have one.
Whoa!
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, everyone take one.
I'll take one. I'll pay for all of it. It's fine.
Says the one with all our money.
Listen,
He has my money too.
it's 250.
Oh, we could also.
250.
Did everyone
Done.
get those adamantine rapiers they wanted?
Didn't
You could get one.
could. That's true. How much was that beggar? 1,200? Was it like 12? I talked him down to like 1,000-ish, right? Right.
Well, when you dealt with him, you were also offering a shield in return.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Right.
Yes. Very true.
It's fine. It's silver. I'm not gonna even use it that much.
Whoa. Okay.
Like,
Unless
I'm not
unless
for-
you want a special shield, Tava. Wink, wink.
I don't know. Both those shields are. Maybe if he had special armor, but I don't know.
Not at the moment.
No, I'm good then.
Like, I'm not recalling. We didn't have to tell anybody specifically. Yeah, we're ready to go. It was just the train.
He just
Take
told
the
you to
air
go to
train
the
north.
train yard and they would know.
Okay.
Go to the choo choo. Should I bring Dusk?
So seriously
I
though,
mean, you're going far away. What's the
That was the-
purpose
That was the,
that you
wasn't
were getting dust
right.
for in the first place?
to
you
send
know?
messages.
Where exactly do we travel to,
If
by
you
the way?
if you need her and then you don't have her with you,
I mean, I think I can just learn sending.
why did you buy that?
You want-
cute owl.
Tava just wanted to know.
I just wanted to know.
I mean, it started off with me wanting an owl, but it
I
turned
know.
into everyone
Wait.
wanted to know.
Just you. Later on, Baba's gonna have like 20 pets.
Understand. Have a nice day.
So,
Understand.
where exactly do we intend to travel to?
Well, we're heading to the train first. The train yard.
No, to the north. To which city? To which place?
It's more towards the front lines. Is all we were
To the
really
blight.
right. So they'll probably give us a
Well,
better
you
idea
were
of
told that
exactly.
the shipment was on its way towards the front lines, but
Right.
you weren't actually told where it is.
Hopefully they'll give us more information at the train yard.
Okay then.
Actually, this is good. Beggar, can I exchange gold for platinum so I'm not?
Sure.
I don't want to haul around like 2,500 gold. Thank you. Stupid.
So if we go north, what would I think? Would we like pass through Antok Arc or something?
No,
Or
Antok Arc is south.
south.
It's
Okay.
the exact
Gosh,
opposite way.
don't even know where you're from.
Look, you got
I
turned around.
haven't really put it on the map, but
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think it's on the map.
What about
well,
was?
it is on the map. I just haven't labeled it. If you take a look at the map, do you remember where Polythreme is?
Yeah.
So, if you go to that central mountain chain, to the left of it is a city. That city is Polythreme. So you
Okay.
go south, past that river, in the middle of that plain.
I don't have the map anymore.
It's in the law channel.
It's like if you just scroll all the way up to the top.
Okay.
I need to give you the update.
Oh, I didn't know there was a new newspaper.
There is. I was reading it and I was like, yes! More content.
So where was Antok Arc there?
So in that yellow plain in the middle is another city.
Mm-hmm.
That is Antoka.
The small thingy there.
Well, you know, this is like a continent.
Yeah, I know. I mean, is that a thing or is that a lake or something down there on the yellow plain, or is there like a symbol for a city
Yes, that's a symbol for a city.
on
So
that
I
southern?
think you're a little bit too far south. Hold on. Let me just. Hold on.
Polythreme is right left of that.
Is it on the
mountain
same
range,
continent?
right?
Give me just a second.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Whoa, he's streaming. Quick.
Right there.
Watch
Wow.
stream.
Oh, that's...
That
See,
that is not on the map we have.
Yeah, that's not on our map.
Yeah, it
Could have
is.
sworn it was. Yeah.
it should be. Oh, right. It's on the Blights spread so far in the law channel.
I went too far back.
Yeah. The one at the very beginning only had Polythreme on it. My bad. If you scroll
Okay,
like
I
one or
see.
two down, there's the
Oh,
one
yeah.
with the blight.
The
on
blight.
it. Yes.
Okay.
yes. So. Yeah.
So you had to
There-
travel through the blight.
and-
Yes,
You
indeed.
probably actually would have gone by train, Soleil.
Mm-hmm.
Choo choo. I wonder if Reginald knows what a train is.
There is a train line connecting Antok Arc Polythreme. It's roughly 3 or so weeks travel, so it's quite the train ride. But it's relatively safe, with the cleansers usually taking care of, the blight surrounding the tracks, trying to keep stuff safe.
I think we are heading to the train yard then. After buying the potions.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's where we go.
Unless you want to
After-
have more
Or actually,
existential.
before, I'm just gonna ask Ayla to take care of Dusk.
Okay.
Please and thanks.
Not here to blow up
As
the train
usual.
this time.
The train yard is busy.
Whoa.
Steam fills the large hall, which reaches high enough. The vapors near the top almost seem like clouds. Entering the train yard always fills you with a sense of grandeur, the size of the architecture, the light falling through glass-stained windows. A stark difference to the world that awaits behind these walls in the rest of the lower district. A lightning train arrives, filling the air with static as the electricity crackles along the rails. With a loud hiss, it comes to a stop, blasting steam out of its front, coolant. The doors open and people of all kinds stream out of the crowd. Refugees, explorers, rich, poor, large trains move to the side of the train, unloading crates and entire decoupled carts filled with tanks.
This is a beautiful map.
You're free to move.
Do we see any bishops around?
Bishops? No. There are a few guardsmen posted outside. But in the train yard itself, there don't seem to be many around. There are a few train crews and conductors around, but
Do we know if there's like a ticket office in general?
yeah, there definitely is.
Where would that be?
It's probably adjacent to this large hall. So you are going to the ticket office?
Sure.
Okay.
Seems like a good spot as any to try to.
Back to where you entered. There is sort of a ticket office in the main entrance, set into sort of the wall leading into the tunnel leading into the train concourse. There's a small line, but the people in front of you get serviced relatively quickly, and after a couple of seconds, it is your turn.
Excuse me.
Where to? How many?
Well, to the north, but actually, we're working for the guard. Do they have a special ticketing or ride service? They didn't quite give us details. I'm sorry.
Give me a second. You see her lean back, rifling through a couple of notes. Armored, yes, north. Something about a shipment, right?
Yeah, I believe so. That's probably us.
Okay, well, so the mission north, let's see. Next train north should arrive soon, but doesn't actually leave until tomorrow morning. Not too many passengers booked passage north. It's mostly supplies for Fort Vendo. There's definitely space. Only the armor trains make passage north, sadly, requirement these days. What with the blight and all. Good news is we haven't lost the train yet. Those cleansers do know what they're doing.
Good to hear. Do we need tickets for it then? Do we just show up and is there a time or?
Well, I suppose it's a bit of a special circumstance if you don't have anywhere else to stay. The armor train should be arriving in probably an hour or so. If you want to wait, I'm sure they'll let you in before. It's mostly so the crew gets some rest before it heads out again.
I'll turn to everybody else. I don't know if you want to set up stuff on the train or. Get a good bunk early. I don't.
When does it head out?
Tomorrow morning, relatively early.
Don't mind necessarily seeing about staying the night.
Okay. I guess point us to the track it's coming in on.
That'll be track 3. You'll recognize the train, I'm sure.
Thank you very much, then.
You don't need a ticket, just let them know who you are.
I didn't by chance leave any more details about exactly what we're looking for, where we would find what we're looking for.
She takes a look at the notes again. Nope. Suppose it's not my place to know.
That's fine, we'll double check with the guards.
She nods and she waves by the next person in line.
Suppose we should ask the guards if they know any more details about where the shipment might be.
Kind of imagine once we get off up north, they'll probably have more details up there.
Right, but if they don't, then it's gonna suck to come back here just to get the information.
Unless we had an owl.
We don't have that though, so...
It's okay, I could send messages.
Do you know who you're sending it to?
I told you we had an owl. Maybe if Sally could draw him, and I could work with that, maybe?
So, you could cast sending, but you don't actually... You haven't met the bishop.
I
don't
haven't.
think.
Wasn't
Wait,
I there?
no, you have met the bishop. So you could probably send at him.
Haha.
Though, if you know him... Never mind, it should work for this one. So in theory, yes, sending would work.
Can't hurt to ask, though. We're sitting around here waiting anyways.
Oh yeah, definitely. If we see some, I just hadn't seen any recently.
I think we
I
passed
guess.
some coming in.
I could just send... Cast sending to the bishop right now.
I mean, that's your choice.
I mean, can we see any guards? Can we do it?
We passed some coming in, didn't we?
There were some outside, but none within the train concourse.
We could just go back and talk to guards
Yeah.
there
Sure.
until the train gets here. Head back outside. Look for the guards.
There's a guardsman pretty close to the entrance.
Excuse me. If I could have a
Yes.
moment of your time. We're with the Quartermains, and we're doing a task that's going to be heading north that was asked for us to do, and we're just trying to double check if there's anyone we should talk to here about more details.
I've not been informed.
Would have been from the bishops.
Mission North, you say? I mean, I could ask my superiors, but I myself have not been given any information on them.
That's all right. We'll go and double check elsewhere. Then I think we have a way to send a message. Just thought I'd double check in advance if there had been anything left here.
Is there like a guard office in the train building somewhere that is your superiors?
Well, you said the bishops. You'd need to go higher than that.
Okay, well, thanks then.
Walk away. Back to Thava. Yeah, you could try that message if you wanted to.
All
I
right.
did.
What? Okay, so I'm asking. Once we get there, where do we go? Essentially.
Right.
All right. God, my nose is like closing up. Okay. I'll cast sending.
Mm-hmm.
I'll picture the bishop, dude. This is. Oh, hold on. I gotta count. I'm not gonna use my accent for this at all.
25 words.
Yes.
I mean, you
This-
could, ask a relatively simple sentence. 25 words is quite a lot.
Okay. Quartermain's here. Once we arrive in the north, where do we go from there?
Still have 10 words.
I don't need to use them though, right?
No.
No.
But you still have them, just so.
I think that's fine.
I think that's fine. Okay, so you have 6 more.
You hear his words, and to your surprise, this time you hear his voice relatively clearly without the helmet on, muffling his response. The crew are informed. They will let you out and give you directions.
Okay, so he replied. He simply said the crew knows and will give us directions when we get there, essentially.
So the train crew.
I suppose so. Or if maybe there's a bishop over there already, or an outpost. I don't know.
I suppose we'll find out when the train arrives then. Just hang out.
You wait
Twiddle.
for an hour or so, and then the armored train finally arrives. An entirely different experience. The train rolls into the station, wreathed in dust and vapor. Its heavy armor plating radiates heat and puffs of smoke. You can still clearly see stains running along its length, half scorched. When an armored train returns, it passes through a gate of flames, cleaning refuse and leftover marks from its hull. A safety precaution. The blight is poorly understood, so these measures remain in place. Another stark difference to other trains, the second train car right after the engine. A row of large cannons, all angled upwards, peek out from openings in the train's side. Unlike regular trains, as this one arrives, people scramble out of the way, giving it a wide berth. Neither do the doors immediately open, releasing the stream of people. A crew of cleaners arrives, surrounding the train, where their buckets of soap and water splash against the side. The audible hiss of steam echoes out. For a good 10 minutes or so, the ash and grime is washed off the train, before the crew departs, and the train's horn rings out again. Simultaneously, the armor cover of the window slides up. With heavy hydraulic hisses, the plated doors move aside. A younger man hops out first, out of one of the lead cars. He jumps onto the platform and stretches his arms wide. He takes in a long breath, satisfied. He catches your eyes and nods with a smile, tipping his head. Now more people step out. First, others dressed like him. Heavy leathery uniforms, stretching and loudly talking amongst each other. Then come the passengers. Soldiers. People dressed in colorful armor. Prospectors, perhaps. Maybe adventurers. A few nobles who probably felt the expenses of the train, and at the tail end of the crowd, 2 cleansers. Where all the others seem to leisurely meander around, glad to have reached the end of their journey, the cleansers immediately move away from the train. With no seconds to spare, their weapons still clutched in their hands. Their expressions are impossible to read through their mask. And before you catch a good glimpse of them, they have long moved past you.
Right, I suppose we should try and grab some of the crew before they head out.
Yeah, it seems like that could be the conductor, that young gentleman up there.
Good check.
Yeah, try to go over there, get his attention. It seemed like he already looked at us.
Yes. Yeah. Find where I put his token. Then totally didn't misplace the token, I promise.
Well,
I believe it.
I'm just gonna start randomly asking at least 20 people what their names are.
Something like that.
What's your name, good sir?
What's your dog's name?
Yeah, I'm Paul Duncan.
Oh, Duncan, what?
Typically do.
Hey, Paul.
Are you interested in real estate, Paul?
Owls.
Interested in owl real estate.
Are you interested in the gods? I may have a story to tell you. Dava and Kara could just go out there like
Preaching.
Jehovah's Witnesses,
Word of God.
just from door to door and be like, hey, have you ever heard of this god?
I feel so bad whenever Evelyn talks about the gods. Around anyone that like believes like as like a follower of them in any way. I'm like, I feel horrible.
By the way, since that conversation, Soleil kinda seems to be in a bad mood.
I mean, Kara's
So
very much religious, but I think personally I'm more on Evan's side.
Wait, which conversation?
About
The
the gods.
existential one.
The one about the gods, or
yeah, who's to say that the gods know what they're doing, or they get the end all say?
yeah, they're just a bunch of bakas.
Freaking weeds.
Poor Soleil.
What are you doing, step god?
Okay.
Kind of a real
Square
god.
jawline. In the snow. Cross it at your own peril.
I mean, Soleil was against the gods in that conversation too, but still,
Yes.
he's in a bad mood now.
No,
Or-
poor Soleil.
You see the young man
Because
at this point
the worst
has
problem of him is that he
turned back
disagrees with
to-
you too.
has turned back to
Mhm.
the train and is currently ticking off things off of a clipboard.
Hmm.
I will continue approaching them.
I'm able to sleep like this.
Is that a mechanical arm? That sounds.
That is dope.
What I need to see. Whoa!
I want a mechanical.
Damn.
As you approach, the younger trainman's face lights up as he looks up from his clip-on. You book passage?
Yes. And by that, I mean we're on a mission from the bishops.
Oh,
Apparently, you're supposed to know about it. I don't know.
very happily, he takes off another box on his clipboard. Well, welcome aboard. I'm Duck. I'm here if you need any help, since your booking is somewhat last minute. Unfortunately, only one of the first class cabin remains free. It has 2 beds and a couch. The rest of you will have to bunk either in the sleeper car or he moves a little closer. No one's usually allowed to sleep in the deluxe sitting car, but I can tell the others to shut an eye over. He winks again. Other than that, you have full access to the deluxe sitting car and you have free run of the bar, courtesy of the armor train. Questions?
That's very generous. And you'll just let us know?
Was
Let
his
you
name
know?
Duck or Doc? Dak. Oh. That's
Aw.
wrong.
Freaking Americans.
It sounded like he said duck.
He said Doc.
I'm Duck.
Doc.
Listen, it's Dak. Can't change my mind.
Dak attack.
Need more DACA.
Doc.
Anyway,
Daka. Yub.
what was I going to say?
My
This
nose
is why I like write names like phonetically next to how I'm like, this is how I think it should be pronounced. Just so I remember. Oh no.
I'm guessing you enter the train? Or
Yeah.
do you have any questions?
I know that we are told that you might have more information of exactly where we're heading. I'm just making sure that seems accurate.
I think
Of course, we're headed for the fort. But
Okay.
I think we're stopping before for you guys.
All right, that works.
The senior controller knows more. I'm sure he'll let you know.
Appreciate it.
I'll just let him know that you're going to be on this train.
Do you mind if we stay on the train overnight? So that we are here as soon as you head out?
Of course. You can board any time. It's just that the train is not leaving until the morning.
All right then.
Guess we'll get set up.
He opens the door closest to him and steps inside. It's right here. I should probably make these larger. Hold on. Blip. He's huge.
Oh no.
Okay, I made it a little bit too large, maybe. It's quite cramped in here. So entrance would be from here and then coming in. Well, here's some of you guys' cabin. This is the first class car. Like I said, there is a couch, 2 beds, but and he looks at the rest of you. Well, perhaps you have to take turns.
I don't mind if someone shares with me.
Oh, it's perfect. Oh my god.
There's multiple sleeping spots, so who would like to join me is fine.
He steps back through the door he entered in, sort of squeezing past all of you because There's not a lot of space in this hallway. Steps across and opens the next door, waiting for you to join him.
Did the three of you just ignore her completely?
There's no arguing facts at this point.
Okay.
Well, here's the deluxe sleeping car. Like I said, we might be able to make an exception. We're already kind of making an exception, what with your mission.
Very nice accommodations in here.
To the end of that car.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy.
And again, steps out and into the next car.
That's the one for Kara.
Here is the bar. Like I said, you have your run of it. There, well, within, of course, limits. We don't carry too much of the liquor around, especially the good stuff. Adjacent to here is the regular people sitting car. He walks past the entire thing, just sort of opening the doors. There's not much to see, so he just kind of walks past. And here is the sleeper car. If none of you find a room, this is where all the rest of the passengers find a place to sleep. You should probably claim a bunk before anyone else does. It hasn't cleaned yet. Hasn't been cleaned yet, as the passengers have just departed. Beyond here is only supply cars. So, I suppose it's not exactly off limits for you because of your mission, but well, there is nothing in there unless you want to store things away.
What is this?
He peeks over the bunk because it's, it's a 2-bunk bed. Just left over from another passenger. We'll clean it up.
It looks bloody.
He sort of shrugs at you.
Maybe one of the guards or soldiers.
A lot of people pass through here.
Don't you have like a medical treatment room or something for that?
Not really, not on the armored train.
I'm going back
There's
to
limited
the
cars
fancy train.
available. I suppose if any of you get particularly hurt, we could, either use the suite or put up a bed in the deluxe car.
Will he walk back with us? I assume the front of the train's out
Yeah.
here. So.
Yes.
So you said
Sorry, miss, that the room is for other.
The door unlocked.
The stores are not, yes.
We're gonna
who
go
else
in.
of importance is traveling north at a time like this?
There are always some rich folk going north for some reason or another.
Okay.
Even though our stop will be Fort Velanen, but there are things beyond there. There is I can't quite remember the name of the town in the north. There are a few untouched lands. Maybe perhaps there is adventure, vacation. The worst
Interesting.
area of the Blight we'll be passing through, we skirt as outside of. Usually, well, on our way back to Polythreme, the cleansers were busy at work. There's no cleansers on the way there, though. At least not this time. They're not always on the train.
Good to know. Have a good rest of your day. Then I think we'll get settled in.
Okay. Just let me know if there's anything that you need.
Are you going to be staying in there, Thava?
No response.
He did.
I was beaten!
Thava doesn't want to talk to you.
I was beaten! I'm fine taking... I don't know. I can take whatever's left over. Just curious. I'm just looking.
Oh,
It's very fancy.
so are you staying in there, or
I don't know.
who's going away?
Evelyn's just sitting on the edge of the bed, trying to like pull out some of her books to sit next to her.
I suppose I could. I don't have a preference.
If Thava were to stay in here, you wouldn't be like trying to take that toe right away, would you? I mean, real talk though.
Fair enough.
They spend enough time trying to make this look nice, congealed or not. So I'd rather not get blood on stuff.
Oh, okay.
People tend to not approve of that. It'd have to be in a different room.
Yeah, it seems like you're good.
Okay.
Nobody touch anything.
Then
I'm just moving stuff.
I can touch it. Ah! Incredible. The train moved.
Sideways, even.
Damn.
Crazy.
I'm gonna make an elevator that goes sideways.
That's just the train. No, never mind. Anyways,
Yes.
What is this?
What?
It
That's
is
the box
a
of doom,
secret.
okay?
Whoa. I can see train cart in there.
No, don't look.
don't look. How dare you look?
I just put my mouse over it.
Well, stop.
Whoa.
Stop it.
Stop.
Stop it. Gosh, there's not much to see anyway.
It's a lie.
Whoa.
Secrets.
Oh, is that like the head of the train?
That's probably where the
Oh,
they
no,
have
that
the
depends,
cannons,
Oh yeah, I can sell 'em.
and then probably the head of the train,
Damn.
the engine.
This train's just built different.
You're starting to sound mechanical. Mechanicus, my friend. You need to calm down.
Wait, who?
I think me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talking about trains being built different, being thick, and being...
Damn, that's a thick train.
See what I mean?
So
Fair
thick.
enough. That's, yeah, okay. I see what you mean. I do realize what you were saying now, and I escort it. Anyway, yeah, you're on the train.
I'm gonna browse the records.
The record.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Put a good one on and sit back.
Most of it seems to be something orchestral. You've seen these before. Some fancy parties use these. The sound, though, is not quite what you'd hope for. There are some odd skips and jumps. Sometimes it's just sound a little bit off. It doesn't quite compare to the real thing. Not for your ears, at least.
It's all right. I mean, I'll listen to it and kind of go along with it eventually.
I'm resisting.
I'm sitting next to him on the sofa, eyes closed, dozing off.
Is this cigar fully smoked, or is it still like partially there?
Seems like some other passenger left it. Probably
Yeah.
like half smoked.
Does it smell nice or not, though?
It smells okay.
How common are like actual
Smells
toilets?
somewhat expensive, at least. How common are what?
Actual toilets.
We have one.
Oh yeah, I
Got
guess
one
we
in
do.
Portamains. Definitely
true.
less common in the lower district.
Damn.
You see, they function the same way as sort of a drop toilet, except of just falling, it actually goes somewhere.
As
Wow.
Kara walks past, Soleil just
Heading
opens
to-
one eye while he's sitting there on the couch. Sees Kara walking past into the direction of the bar and just closes his eye again.
All is right in the world.
Rat quickly puts down the cigar he was sniffing.
I can see through your.
Okay,
Box.
you know what? Why don't you just lose
No,
your
like, I
eyes?
can
then?
literally see it.
Yeah, I know it's my fault, but still, freaking, could just close your eyes. It's not easy being a DM.
Do it like
Okay.
Soleil, just
I'm
close
kidding.
your eyes. and-
to be helpful.
There's nothing in there for you to see, anyways.
That means there's something in there.
Honestly, just for posterity that I black these areas.
Like the
There's a purple worm.
No, the purple one's back in.
That's
leaving the
back
purple
home.
one behind.
Oh god.
I'm gonna adopt that purple worm and make it another pet.
gotta find it first.
Yeah,
That's the hard part.
About that.
Can I get locate?
you kind of
creature
lost
as a
that
cleric?
opportunity of just grabbing at these.
Not if I can learn locate creature later on.
What's this?
Finding a creature a few couple 100 feet on the ground.
I just need a shovel.
Just follow
And
the
a lot of
earthquakes.
Fair
I think I
enough.
can also do stone shape.
So, why are you making a giant hole under our city, sir? Sir?
Oh wait, not that. What was it? Meld into stone. That was it.
Oh, that's a little bit different.
I don't think you can travel
You
through
see,
stone,
the
though.
ground is not fully just one stone as well.
Oh yeah, I can't.
That's not really how the ground works.
You just sink into
Yeah.
it for a minute.
Damn it.
Okay,
Depending on the ground, I guess.
you are on train. There you go.
Choo choo. Is train.
Choo-choo,
go
more like-
to-
Oh,
Oh, it's
so
the
loud.
Titanic.
I
Oh,
know
that
you love
bass.
hearing that.
so good. Beggar, I'm just going to settle in and pull out my notes or scrolls or documents, papers that I'd gotten from the archive,
Mhm.
and start reviewing anything that I got about the blight.
Okay.
Guess I'll just take an awkward seat
For
on the
reference, we
couch.
can keep going for a little while, unless you want to end here before you leave.
I'm getting kinda sleepy. Maybe it's a good
Yeah,
place to
Yeah.
stop.
Okay.
it's a good stopping
You've
spot.
just boarded the train, and before the train leaves, this is where we'll call it for today.
Yay!
Beggar, that was so good.
It was great.
Damn.
Make sure I save this. I haven't saved this in a while. There we go.
Out of curiosity,
You know
did
what
you
was?
actually
Did you actually what?
have like different piano pieces if I was doing
No.
really bad?
Oh,
No, it
that's
would have
good.
sounded the same, but I would have
I
described it
wo-
differently.
wonder if it was gonna be like flute solo.
Shitty flute.